comfort, tranquility, elation, remembrance. I ask you this one question. What game was it for you? What game have you experienced in your lifetime that exemplified the very definition of nostalgia? For me, this is a long time coming. And for many others, the time to express what it truly means to grow up as a gamer, to pull back the antique curtain, to show a teenager alone with only nothing but a TV and a game controller. Remembrance of the one constant that provided any semblance of consolation in a reality of somberness. That comfort is gaming. And for my lifetime, no other game epitomizes the amount of elation felt in a world devoid of tranquility than what you see here. What you're watching right now is not a review. This is not a recap. This is a commendation, a tribute to the experience of a magnificent game, and also what I believe is the greatest platformer of all time. Yo, what's up people? This is Lou from The Hue, back again to resurface a special memory of yours. A memory of time when you felt true joy over a video game. And for this specific game, a hidden gem you would say, captured the very essence of adventure, exploration, and good versus evil. One of my most favorite games of all time, needs no reintroduction, needs no explanation. Each and every gamer growing up that experienced this game their very first time upon completion needs no validation on the impact of this masterpiece. A work of art, a triumph of video game development. But what makes this particular game stand amongst the best in gaming's history? What makes this game hold up to what is evident in this day and age? Most gamers today would suggest something that tends to get lost in this current generation. A sense of wonder. A wonder that this game provided. However, that wonder did not start where you think for everyone. As I said before, a memory of time. Remembrance of how it started. February 2000. Over 2 decades ago, marked the beginning of an amazing experience for a lot of us. For the Nintendo fans, there was Nintendo Power. But for us PlayStation fans, we had PlayStation Magazine. And we all know the pages were not what we were looking forward to. PlayStation Magazine's usual demo discs included a bunch of games now lost to time, all of them unique in their own way. But the memory of one that stood out during that time still lasts to this day. All the things apparent you remember. You remember the colorful environments. You remember the upbeat music. You remember your character's sense of purpose. But do you also remember your adventure being halted by a mysterious boulder? Progression stopped by the limits of a demo. So enthralled in this adventure thus far, left us gamers to wonder what else is beyond that rock. I wonder. A memory of time. Remembrance of how it started. And what a time it was to fully experience all that this game had to offer once the full version was in our possession. The shackles were now off to complete the adventure we all wanted to finish. The exact moment the camera shifted to reveal the waterfall in the town of the fishermen, we knew this was going to be an incredible journey. Little did we know that we were also staring at the end of the journey. Interconnectivity in modern games have been praised by gamers for years now. For many of us, this is where we saw it first. Having all your outfits and attack weapons available to us only when we found them. This is where we saw it first. Having the chance to try the new game out before our parents bought it for us. This is where some of us saw it first. Mysteries, secrets, puzzle solving. The perfect playground for a teenage gamer who prefers to find solutions without in-game assistance. And finding those secrets, solving those mysteries, took you from serenity to serenity. The gorgeous landscapes you traveled through, both versions of them, all different and unique. The thrill of discovering the next new area by completing the necessary tasks to unlock them. The many side quests provided, and the joy of finding and completing all of them. The interesting and occasionally hilarious NPCs you came across made your adventure all the more worthwhile. All of it encapsulated with some of the best music I've ever heard from the PS1 era. To me, every environmental theme is telling a story of how dire that world has been and what will be once you've now successfully lifted each curse. Even the 3 mini-games you completed had excellent music. The trolley theme, the Kujara bird washing theme that I know you listened to for 30 minutes straight, the berry nut harvest theme, which is ridiculously good in my opinion. There's no reason why this music should be going this hard, especially for a questline that most gamers wouldn't find the first time around. Everything exceptionally well done in your quest to take down the 6 evil pigs. Fighting them is one thing, locating them in the first place is another. One of the many mysteries I thoroughly enjoyed solving during this game. Each evil pig you take on falls to you one right after the other. You feel powerful, you feel unstoppable, you stumble onto secret after secret, all the way up until you hear this. The stuff of nightmares. This theme is more terrifying than the drowning countdown in Sonic the Hedgehog. One of the aspects of why this game's storytelling is so good and hugely overlooked in my opinion is the purpose of its themes. Up until this point in the game, the only thing you heard was the type of cheerful music that you could see being remixed for a Kidz Bop collection. Done was the tropical Caribbean music you were jamming to. Now only sorrow and despair. This theme, the time stop, the lifelessness of the citizens brought a huge weight onto your shoulders. You were in the end game now, and it was now time to end this once and for all with the final evil pig. A battle between good versus evil, light versus dark, cheerful and upbeat versus sorrow and despair. Now listen carefully to the theme of the final battle. This theme represents a clash between hero and villain, a mixture of upbeat and sorrow. This theme represents a combination of everything that you have experienced up until this point. A story told through the theme of music. What makes this game the greatest platformer of all time? In my opinion, everything other than the platforming. Semblance of consolation, thematic storytelling, a sense of wonder. All the essential ingredients to fuel a video game to the heights of the greats, to transcend its status as a hidden gem and stand the test of time in the memories of the gamers who experienced it. And for that lone teenage gamer, the courage to rise up, tear down that antique curtain, and fully realize his true passion for gaming. Remembrance, elation, tranquility, comfort. I ask you this question again. What game was it for you? Appreciate you for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and as always, this is Lou from the U. Until next time.